Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a review of the ZSCM glitter retractable gel pens. Now you can get these in a 72 count set that comes in a nice little case, or you can buy these curated sets. I had actually started with the purple one, and then I ended up buying the blue, pink and red, and green ones when they went on sale. There's also a primary color one. They have multiple listings, which does not help because it makes it a little confusing. But yeah, overall, I wanted to do a review and kind of go over these with you. So if you get the curated sets or any of the box sets, it comes in a tray like this. And then on top, you'll have a little baggie of swatches, and that's because each gel pen has a thing where you can swatch it and slide it in here. Now, in theory, this is a great idea, but when it came to actual practice, you'll start to notice the colors look a little bit alike in some instances, and you just see a very small difference. But it's actually not small, it's just the way it's swatched on the pen isn't quite accurate. Now, these are retractable, and I have used these quite a bit. I've done a bunch of mandalas, which I'll show you, and you can see like the different ink levels here. Now the green set, a few of these are already out because they're in a project I'm working on. Not as well used, but I got that one later. This pink one, same thing. Blue one, oh, the lids are a little hard. So there you go. Now here's the thing. If you see these on social media, you will see a video of them just like super glittery and just oozing with glitter. That's called lighting. They're not that glittery, okay? It's called using your ring light and knowing what you're doing. That said, they do have a really good amount of sparkle, these little swatch cards. But see, there you go. If I catch the right light, I could make anything look super glittery. Now, these are also supposed to have 5 times the volume of your average gel pen, and I can testify that that is most definitely true because I have colored quite a few mandalas, and if I used my favorite brand of gel pen, which is Aeon, A-E-O-N, they would be depleted by now, and these haven't been. So I had started here and done a few, and I'm just giving kind of an example. I went by like the curated sets. I was just having a little fun. The sparkle is there. It's just you got to hold it to the right light, which is why I was going to show you, if I angle my camera, while I'm coloring, you can see the glitter output. Now, I've used almost every single color in all of these box sets that I got. So there's 4 that I have. I almost got the primary one, I think it's called, and I might still, or I might just buy the 72 count set. The reason I went with these curated ones is because they were colors I would use for mandalas, but also journaling. So I wouldn't have like yellows and other colors that I never use, or browns that would just go to waste. So keep that in mind. But I have used this one purple a ton, and I haven't even really dented it because here's like their ink level, and as you can see, these have been used quite a bit. Now each one has a numbering system, so I'll probably start making a swatch chart for these this week and just swatch them out because, like I said, the swatches on here can be misleading. They get a little too close, like right here all of these look alike, but they're not. It's a subtle difference. So I have some smooth cardstock, and then I have rougher cardstock that's similar to printer paper. I am going to angle my camera so that you can kind of see it with the light effect, but also show you how they perform. I have not had a single clog, bubble, or skip in any of the pens. No dry outs. Now granted, I store them in the box when I'm not using them, and then of course I don't leave them out. I always retract back in. But let's see, and let me show you some sparkle. Okay, see all that sparkle? It's all about angling. Angling. I cannot emphasize that enough. But let me zoom us in, because this is what caught me on social media, was just like, ooh, look at all that glitter. Because it was just flowing and super glittery. See how glittery that one is? Oops, sorry for the auto zoom there. But yeah, super glittery, lots of flow, even flow, but it's all angle. I literally had to angle this so that the light would hit it just right. I'll show you some more too. But see how glittery and sparkly they are. Now this is on Create Space paper, so it's kind of like printer paper, but look at that. But again, lighting is important. So anytime you see like glitter gel pens, markers where the glitter is just like over the top, they have it angled specifically for the light to catch it. Now, when you're coloring with these every day, you're not going to have that same satisfaction. Sorry. All right, so that's how they appear on a rougher paper, such as, you know, printer paper. Now, when we get to something more smooth cardstock, you will notice the glitter is still there, but not, I mean, I gotta hold it up to the light. To the light! And I'll even grab another color real quick. See all that sparkle there? So, I mean, the sparkle is there, but again, don't believe the advertising because they are literally holding it to the right light. But the glitters are gorgeous, so they perform well on a smooth cardstock. They perform well on this Create Space paper. And then, like I said, I haven't had any clogs. Let me see if I can get that right angle just for the extra glitteriness. That's a term, right? Ta-da! Now, each curated set is nice because then you have your little colors and you can kind of do your thing with it. But it's really up to you on how you want to buy them. But there's the sparkle that you would see on social media. Ooh, it's very nice. Okay, so bottom line, are these worth it? Abso-freaking-lutely, because I go and get the Flair gel pens for my journaling, but I actually use these for mandalas and my journaling, and I am not even denting these because, like they said, 5 times the capacity. They are way thicker. I have one of my Aeon ones here just so you can kind of see the difference. So you can already tell, like just from the barrel alone, way more ink in here than this one here. I mean, we got this little scrawny thing, and this is like, they do have a triangular shape for the hold, but way more glitter capacity there. And it's definitely 5 times at least the size. Now these are the flares that I use for journaling. Same thing. These flares, when I'm on a real journaling roll, they're a little bit more ink than the Aeon, but they are very smooth flowing also, like the ZSCM. And I will go through like a half a pen on a good journaling session, whereas I'd probably go about here on one of these. Now, these are super cheap though, hence why I keep buying them, whereas these ZSCMs aren't. And I never thought in my life I would say, here's a ZSCM product to buy, because I've never been a fan. Their other gel pen lines I've tried and were horrible. So when I saw this and it was like 70 something for their 72 count set, I was like, you gotta be crazy. So I bought these and was sitting there like, well, all right then. Yeah, you guys know what you're doing. You guys made a good product. And then, like I said, they're all labeled. So this is like the G's. That means you're in the greens, whereas the blues will have the B's. But I do definitely need to make a bigger chart because the little swatches on here, well, a great concept. I really just need a chart. Now, I am on the fence about buying more of them, but I can say they are worth every penny. I have been playing with them now for over a month and a half. And like I said, I've been journaling with them, doing the mandalas. In fact, this one purple here that has the most dent in it was because I journaled with it like 5 times, and I'm still not that far down there. So I love the concept of the little swatch cards. It's cute. If you go for the 72 count set, that is still a really good price because it's like $1 a pen, but you're really getting like 5 gel pens with a ton of glitter when you hold the light up just right for that false advertising. And no clogs, no bubbles. I have had zilch. I have not hit a single clog. Now at this price point, if I hit a clog, I would be raging. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Not a single clog has happened on any paper, and I haven't had skips, because sometimes with gel pens, if you go over another gel pen, you'll actually create a skip and you stop the flow. Don't have that issue with these either. So yeah, I definitely recommend them. I will leave links in the description below to the big set, the curated sets, and that random primary color ones that they had floated out there. And it was kind of funny the way they just tossed it out there. It was like hidden, like a few of them are, but highly recommend. Never thought I would say that about an overly priced gel pen, but I love glitter gel pens. And compared to like Jelly Roll, these would last you way longer than a Jelly Roll, and the flow is way better than a Jelly Roll. So in case you were curious on that as well. Thanks for hanging out with me for another quick review. Until next time, take care. Bye now.